everybody to Door 19 Advice for You from Two Complete Strangers. I'm Jamal.
Hey, I'm Lashandra.
And what's the business?
What's going on?
We'll get right into the thing.
Okay, first two questions for today. First one, this says, my best friend since 3rd grade has started to change her appearance drastically. I'm not talking about just a little lipstick or her hair colored. I'm talking full-blown plastic surgery. Whenever I bring it up, she brushes it off with something about a good moisturizer, as if I'm completely stupid. I hate to say this, but she's beginning to go overboard with more and more work getting done, to the point I'm embarrassed for her. How can I help her if she won't even admit to all of these surgeries? Well, that's a good question. Okay, well, first I'll say that if, like you said, if she won't even admit to the surgeries, then so maybe she felt a little bit embarrassed herself that she even had to have the surgery, and so she kind of wants to keep it under wraps until maybe it's a healing process that she's going through, and I mean physically as well as emotionally and within herself, and then she'll maybe feel ready to bring it up to you. You know, sometimes you have to give people a little bit of time so that they can kind of see how they're feeling. Even though you guys are best friends from what you said, still people sometimes need just a little breathing room, a little time to, you know, take a step back. And because the truth is you really don't know how she feels about it since she hasn't brought it up. So just lay low for a little bit, and I'm sure she will bring it up to you if she feels like she needs to and she feels comfortable enough to do.
Yeah. I think, you know, the anytime the gray area with you being on the outside or anybody being on the outside is you never know really why somebody's doing what they're doing. We assume all kind of things because, you know, that's what it means to be outside. You're not inside, so you're just going to assume things. So the advice really is just, you know, being a friend is being a friend. So you want to help her. You want to let whatever happens happen. You know, let however she is deciding to unveil her real whatever, you want to be there for and help her in the healing process, because anytime you go to extremes, most cases, you know, there always something underlining, you know, why people do these drastic things. So you're her friend, you're a good friend, be her friend, be there for her, help her to heal, help her to uncover, you know, without judgment, meaning don't just tell her this is why you're doing this, and you know, because people can start to back away from you because of that. So just be her friend, be there for her, and help her heal. Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Question 2. I did something over a year ago to a very good friend of mine. He never found out about it, but I still feel guilty. I told him I had been kicked out of my apartment just so he would let me move in. We've been roommates now ever since, and the situation has been good for both of us. I would hate to bring this up now, only to really get thrown out or cause a problem in our friendship. But this guilt is tearing me up. Do you think I should say something?
Yes, and only because of guilt. It doesn't seem like it's an extreme case, you know, but the guilt is extreme, and guilt can lead to all kind of things. It can lead to you being sick. It can lead to you know, roots that go deep that cause other things to start to appear, you know, and it'll bounce off, or it'll go to other parties, you know what I mean? So you definitely want to get square because of your own guilt.
Yeah,
you know, that's my advice.
I think so too, because anytime you feel that strongly about it, if it's been a while and it still comes up in you, then that's a cue, it's a signal to you that you do need to say something to him, you know. Don't just shrug it off as, well, I don't want to mess anything up. No, say something, say it in the appropriate time and manner, and, you know, hopefully they'll be understanding enough to realize that this was a mistake that you made and things seem to have been going good, and sometimes those what we would consider to be mistakes lead to good things. So even if you felt like it was a mistake, you said that the living situation now has worked out. So, you know, if you can bring it to them that way, then hopefully they'll see and understand.
Yeah, and you know, don't we tend to tell ourselves these stories when you're talking to them. tell them exactly what it is that happened, and even the fear that you had, you know, after you were already in there. You know, be very, very honest, be very blunt, because we can tend to try to sugarcoat things, and you know, sometimes we'll go around the subject because we kind of feel silly. But when you do that, you don't give the person the opportunity to really be genuine with you in hearing you and understanding you. So just be very genuine, be upfront, tell it exactly how it is, and you know, it'll make you feel better. The guilt, you know, and whatever happens, you know, the guilt is gone and the guilt is leaving. So that's the best thing for you.
Yep. Excellent.
Excellent.
Well, you guys, just please subscribe. Don't forget to do that. You can just click on it. It's easy. Click and you're subscribed to us, to Door 19. We would really appreciate it. Pass the word on to those that you feel would also, you know, benefit from the advice that we offer, that you hear. Even once again, something that we read a question from someone else, maybe it's similar to a situation that you have, that can help you out. So pass the word. Spread this around and support.
Yeah, and if you guys got any questions that, you know, if you trust this and you got some questions that you consider to be heavy on you or deep, you know what I mean, hit us up. You know, we don't want to hide anything. If it's a question that we can air, we will do it. So don't be afraid. Just throw it all in.
Yep.
So until next time, next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Well, you know, that kind of shifts a bit, but it's still on Wednesday. So
every week, every Wednesday.
Yeah. We'll talk to y'all.